for it.
Jarvis, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk. Now, 3, 2, 1. And with those words, genius and justice, Tony Stark embarked on the first flight in his Mark II Iron Man suit. That was back in 2008. Soaring across the screen, Iron Man and Marvel Studios has now landed in the center of the box office. A company rising from bankruptcy in the 90s has now soared to the top of the movie market, making more money than any other film franchise in history. With Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 recently released, Marvel Studios now has 15 films in its Marvel Cinematic Universe. Relatable characters, a strong sense of humor, and interconnected storylines have all contributed to the massive success of Marvel superheroes films. And these films have become a part of our culture, and now a part of my life. When I walked into that theater 9 years ago to see Iron Man 1, I had no idea that I was stepping into something bigger than one movie. I was stepping into a film franchise, a world, a universe. I was stepping into Marvel. It's somewhat odd that uber-powerful superheroes can be relatable to ordinary people. However, Marvel has achieved just this. With a multitude of characters such as Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Star-Lord even, there's a character out there for every fan. Despite the massive wealth and opulence of Tony Stark's life, fans can still relate to him as he tries desperately to right his own wrongs, deal with the pain of his parents' death, do good with his own talents and abilities. And for those who feel powerless and unable to pursue their dreams, there's Captain America. Possessing no amazing physical ability, 90-pound asthmatic Steve Rogers was chosen for the Super Soldier program solely for his upright character and strong desire to help others. In a similar way, Thor was cast out of his own world and was only able to regain his hammer Mjolnir upon learning to lay down his life for others. Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy, Chris Pratt, you might know him better that way, loses his mother at a young age and grows up as an orphan kid. No dad, no mom. By having their characters shaped and formed by real-life problems, Marvel allows its fans to resonate with the superheroes on a heart level. Even the actors themselves resonate with the characters. Chris Pratt explained that the second Guardians of the Galaxy movie forced him to deal with his own parents' death, as Star-Lord grows up without knowing his father. And now another aspect of Marvel's films is humor. While the scope of these movies is massive and hard to fully comprehend, Marvel brings it home by poking fun at their own ideas. For Tony Stark, they make it hard for him to take off his metal suit. With Thor, they include scenes of him not really figuring out his customs. He's trying to buy a horse at a pet store. Things like that. Captain America jokes about how he finally has everything he has, and he's wearing tights. Star-Lord from Guardians of the Galaxy drops one of the ultra-precious Infinity Stones, which are some of the most important things in the Marvel Universe. And they didn't even plan that. That was a mess up by Chris Pratt, but Marvel decided to keep it in the film. So this atmosphere of joking allows Marvel to take the edge off. They don't have to put the pressure on the audience to have to believe these big things. They can allow them to actually air out their own disbelief by joking on it themselves, and then someone like Ant-Man, who literally becomes small and controls ants, is able to be taken for who he is because they're joking about him in the movie itself. So they can simply portray characters as they are. It makes them more authentic. And then tying together these characters and moments is a massive interconnected storyline spanning many movies. And this all started in 2008 with Iron Man. And this resulted in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which now has 15 films in it. So, and you know, if you may know, each of these Marvel movies has a special bonus scene at the end, and all these scenes are really tie-in clips showing how these things are relating. So all the scenes in Iron Man, Thor, Captain America, Incredible Hulk, after the credits, they're all leading up to the 2012 Avengers movie. And then when it finally landed in theaters, people were able to see how all these characters are interacting for the first time on screen. So it really feels very interconnected. And they keep going with this. Every single one has multiple things at the end. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 has 5. I was there, so I believe it. And so yeah, just the scope of the universe is greatly expanded as multiple worlds are introduced and the Avengers are seen, as only one part of these superheroes protecting the galaxy. And then they're just, laying in just more underlying themes, just more characters, bigger problems. There's supervillains such as Thanos that they slowly tease throughout the years, and then finally in 2018 we're going to actually see him on screen beating up the Avengers, and people are probably going to die. And just people have been waiting for that for 9 years now, and so it's just going to be a huge event and something that other film studios really can't match because they haven't actually brought it through that long. So for me personally, these interconnected storylines make me feel as if I'm truly in another universe when I watch an MCU film, because I know that each one will tie into future films. So for me, this makes me feel like I'm stepping into something much greater than myself. I know that these characters aren't going to be caged to 1 or 2 movies, to a 3-year contract, they're actually signed in for 6 or 7 year contracts so that when they actually leave and die, I'm actually going to feel it. Because I was a 13-year-old kid watching Iron Man 1, and now going into Avengers Infinity War next year, I'll be a 23-year-old college graduate. That's 10 years. And I don't even know if, like, I'll probably see Iron Man after that, but, you know, if you were to die, I'd be like, whoa, that's something real. And I should know the years because Iron Man 1 came out a day before my birthday. So these things they're with me. And so these relatable characters, humorous moments, and interconnected storylines which flow through each of Marvel's films have been the glue holding this massive universe together. Part of this chemistry may have been luck, trial and error, or even happy mistakes. With Iron Man 1, Marvel really recognized that if they didn't pull off a good movie, they probably wouldn't be around anymore. Just like Tony Stark, Marvel Studios took a gamble and put their life on the line for a hope of something bigger, something greater. And just like Tony Stark, who donned that Iron Man suit 9 years ago and flew into all our imaginations, Marvel decided to give it up their all and soar high with that first test flight. After all, sometimes you gotta run before you can walk.